going to the tree. Yes. Yeah. I'm a tree hugger and I enjoy being one with the tree. Yeah. Hello and welcome. This is the midsummer. Things are getting dry really fast. Let me show you the warm days. This pruning, the garden is small and I'm a small gardener, and like I say, if I don't prune all the time, we cannot go through the trees. And that's the reality. So I'm always pruning the ways. Even I had to duck a little bit, but it's gorgeous. So the birds, look what they do. Look what they do. They don't eat all the food. They throw all the food to the ground. I will wait a little bit till I fill the feeders again, and they'll go over there and eat from the ground. Tough love, I know. I prune all my fruit trees already, because I like them to have my height and to the height that I can reach. Otherwise, if I do not do that, they start producing apples from this height up. So I have to go with the ladder, and all this part will not produce. But I started pruning my apple trees to my height and a little bit more, something that I can harvest with a chair. I can go into a chair and still reach. And then look at that. It's very doable. I'm really happy with this height. So they produce lower. And if you let them go, because it's darker here, they will prefer to have the fruits up there. So I garden it. Look at this cherry. We have already some red cherries on top. See? The taller they get, the more the fruits will be tall. This tree is too tall. I'm gonna prune it because I have been pruning and it gives me fruit lower. It's much better. So I have to keep pruning slowly because I let it grow too much and I don't want to shock the tree. I'm gonna lower the height with every year a little bit. And so I grow trees like that, and I can always swap or give my friends tree seedlings because that's what I have the most. And save my seedlings from the stones and put them here. And they're coming up like, this is really dry. It's so easy to grow trees. I encourage anyone to grow trees. They put out these flying seeds. They're really easy to germinate. They start growing on the edge of the fence, on some rocks, if you have rocks, the flower bed, and you just pick and separate them. You're gonna see the leaves. And you just let them grow a little bit, and you can see which tree is that. Put them together. You can then propagate your trees like I do, and have a little forest like I have. And also swap a tomato for your birch or something. It's nice to have something to give your friends. That's what I have. So, and they appreciate, I appreciate. This is great. The trees are really tall. I'm pruning just the fruit trees. I don't prune the trees that are here to attract the birds and where the birds are nesting. So I let them grow tall, such as the willow, the green ashes, even the evergreens. I prune a little bit because otherwise they break, but I keep them tall. The mountain ash, I will not prune. Let them grow tall and wonderful, so beautiful. And the fruit trees, they all have to live with the fact that I am petty. And they're gonna be pruned like that. I'm gonna show you what I do with my prunings. When it's not so warm, the leaves stay green. And then, just look at these clematis. We have to respect these clematis because the bees live here. And this is the concoctions I I use to utilize the clippings for my prunings. These are the things I use to utilize those leaves, and also the first clippings of grass I put in here with water. I make this compost tea, which smells terrible, but the trees and the flowers, I'm gonna explain with it closed, and then we open again to show what I do with it. So I make this compost tea following the teachings of David the Good. I'll put a link to a video where he explains the compost tea. I just do what he says, and I'm very successful, even though he's in Florida and I am in Edmonton, northern Canada. And it works anywhere, and you throw anything there. I'll link the video and I'll explain in there. Okay, so this is great. The laundry container is so sturdy. I feel so sad to throw away such a sturdy materials. And they say they recycle. And that's wishful thinking. If I can reduce, I do. And this, you're gonna see, is much better than the watering can for trees and shrubs. But for small seedlings, you have to be a bit more delicate. In that case, I use one plant pot. It has these holes in here, so very practical. I just put it here because we have lots of little leaves and grass clippings in this mix. You need something to strain into your finer watering can. Not perfect, but it does the job. So I just put anything green, leaves, clippings. Like I said, I prune all the time, and then I throw in here, fill with water, and I'm going to go through the bushes and trees with that directly. Just put in there. Wonderful. And with this heat wave, each one of these could be one. So I have two because I have lots of clippings and also lots of trees and shrubs. So it goes fast. Look, it's going down. Instead of using pure water from the tap, I use this compost tea. And these seedlings are growing like so much faster with this compost tea. Hey, this is great. Just dump any leaves and anything that comes with it. Will fertilize your roses, and they love it. So I go around like that. I'm almost done with this container. I go into the next one. Yikes. I'm gonna take this. There is like a foam or something on top. The roses love this stuff. Visit the link in the description box to the video of David the Good videos, and he will explain this. Anything that grows from this compost tea is good. Look at the pollinators flying around me. They love it. Come right at the roses when I am with this watering can. Delicious. They love it. And I'll just go and give each one a little bit. And to water this tree, I go in it. Literally, I go into it. telling you, I have fun doing that. I'm very, I'm a tree person. I'm a tree hugger, and I enjoy being one with the tree. So I give all this white stuff that stays in there. Is plant approved, pollinators approved. So I do it. Let's go into the tree. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So now that I don't have that much of a layer on top, I'm gonna go with this mostly water here. But there's a bunch of leaves and stuff. And I strain through the flower pot. Otherwise, all these leaves and grass clippings whatsoever will really be in here, and then you just give it to your garden and they love it. And then I can use this fine shower for seedlings, like the meadow seedlings that I have. They're growing. I don't want to pour that amount of water into little seedlings. I want a little shower like that. And voila. So for that, you need to strain the clippings from it. And it's such an earthy feeling to do this. I really enjoyed it. Look at this. Oh, I love it. So this is the garden and the techniques I'm using. Now with the heat wave, I don't need to water very much. I use a lot of local, native, sturdy, low maintenance flowers and bushes and trees. And then instead of watering direct from the tap, I'm gonna fill the containers. And then when I water, this will be enriched. I take the opportunity to clean the sides, and you see that it makes a foam in there that will become that layers, the white layers. It's rich in nutrition for my garden. Instead of just plain water, I'm using this too. I like to drink tea myself, and I give it to my garden. I hope you have enjoyed watering the roses with me in the video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and stay well. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!